Yup. Claressa Shields, the undisputed heavyweight champion of women's boxing, has reportedly signed an $8 million multi-fight, multi-year deal. Wow. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Congratulations to the GOAT. Claressa Shields has signed an impressive multi-fight, multi-year deal. She recently became a free agent, and she probably explored her options. Now, it says 5-division world champion Claressa Shields has signed an $8 million multi-year deal with Solida, and Win Records. The promotion company said on Thursday, calling it the richest contract in women's boxing. The 30-year-old, undefeated in 17 fights, first undisputed heavyweight win over Danielle Perkins. And it said, today marks a groundbreaking step for women's boxing, women's sports, Dimitri Solida said in a press conference. This is the richest agreement in women's boxing, including a minimum guarantee of $8 million across multiple fights. Shields, who won 2 gold medals, said male gold medalists are typically awarded lucrative contracts when they turn professional. Quote, when a man has an Olympic gold medal and they turn pro, they sign him to $1 million signing bonus. Well, I didn't get that even though I have 2 Olympic gold medals. But now I have an $8 million 2-year deal with the $3 million signing bonus, and that's before I get inside the ring. While her opponents under the new deal were not revealed, she said she would like to fight fellow American Michaela Mayer in 2025 or 2026. I would love to fight Michaela Mayer the way she beat Mary Spencer. I love to see her throw those punches at me. Boom. So, impressive deal for Claressa Shields. Congratulations. Now, I do have questions, right? I do have questions. And spoiler alert, my next video, I got to go in on the Claressa Shields topic. So I'm going to drop it maybe an hour, 2 hours. Please come back. Layla Ali has called out Claressa Shields yet again. And this time is big. She's accused Claressa Shields of buying subscribers, buying viewership in an effort to surpass her, which is crazy work, nasty work. So I got to talk about that. The unpacked, like only I can do, is coming up next. Couple questions I have. For speaking of Layla Ali, we'll start with that. You signed a 2-year, multi-year deal, $3 million signing bonus, and $8 million guaranteed. Good money. But you said you had $15 million for Layla Ali only in escrow. So that's a bit confusing, because who put the money in escrow for a Layla Ali fight, and why would they be willing to give her $15 million when you said she's not even nice like that, and you said you're far better, you said you would beat her, you said you would knock her out, you said she's overhyped, overrated, she's successful because her daddy and her last name, and Wolf would have knocked her out. So hearing this news, that's what is not making sense. Again, good money. $3 million signing bonus, $8 million over the course of several fights, though. It's not like $8 million per fight, right? So who were you dealing with? What people, what hedge fund or whatever that was willing to give Layla Ali $15 million? Because if they had $15 million in escrow for Layla Ali, why didn't they just give you the $15 million deal when you became a free agent? The other thing that Claressa Shields does that can at times be weird to me is she'll make like almost anything about herself and or take, in this case, what should be a positive event, I would imagine, and almost bring up a negative aspect of it. I thought that was a little bit weird. Like, if you got a $3 million signing bonus without getting in the ring, you said $8 million, that's $11 million. It seems like you would just be all the way happy and like, hooray, I made it. They said it's the biggest contract in women's history or whatever. And then you're talking about men's boxing. And in men's boxing, when a guy got a gold medal, they get signed to this crazy deal. But I mean, is that even true? Like, I don't know. Like Andre Ward, he's a gold medalist. Did he immediately start making like crazy bread straight away? Right? You got other silver medalists and stuff like that. Did they immediately start getting these crazy deals? I don't know that that's even true. So I just found it a little bit weird that you have this historic date and your quote that they're quoting you from the press conference or whatever. You're talking about like the injustices or whatever, but they're saying they paid you more. So obviously they're looking out and showing you love. But check out for that video, that Layla Ali exposed video, Unpacked, coming up next. I gotta go in. I gotta tell the truth per usual. But congrats to Claressa.